Attention please. This uploading is only for educational purpose. No intention to infringe copyrights. Learning English with subtitles. GPITRAL. Follow us.
This is a young girl, darling. Which one of you is Jolene?
It's our friend that's passed.
Is that the song she used to sing?
Yeah, we used to sing it to her as well.
I don't want to be here. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Where are my balloons? Did you all let balloons off when she passed?
Yeah.
All my balloons went in the sky. Every birthday, you just have to let one balloon, and she'll be there.
Jolene's my friend. I went to school with her, but she was like a close family friend, and she got stabbed about 3 years ago at her flat.
Stace.
Oh my God, that's my name.
Stace.
Stacey.
Oh my God, she's saying your name, darling. Stace. My voice. My throat. What happened to her throat, darling?
I don't know, she got stabbed.
Oh, love, in her throat, love. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. I've gone cold. Oh my Lord, he stabbed her 4 times here.
Yeah.
In her chest.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang. The 3rd one killed her.
The man that killed Jolene, he did get caught, and Jolene's got her justice for what he did.
He smashed the tank. What's she talking about, love? Was it a fish tank?
I think he smashed the flat up.
What did he do?
I think he smashed the flat up before he stabbed her.
She's screaming, why did you do that? Why did you do that? She's showing me the scene. I keep coming, I'm in the house with her, and then I'm here, and she's happy. Took my phone. He took her phone.
He did take her phone, yeah.
He took her phone, her mobile phone. And then he deleted everything thinking that they wouldn't find him. What a silly boy. It's an incredible, you've had an incredible message here. Let's thank this couple.
Thank you. We've been to people before, and they've never been as good as Sally. She's been so accurate on everything, so yeah, I think she's amazing.
With the night over, Sally has a chance to reflect on a successful evening.
Absolutely brilliant night in Bournemouth. As soon as I walked out on stage, I could tell that the audience were up for it, which makes a huge difference.
Oh, Louise, tea please, Louise. That's just what I'm feeling like, a cup of tea.
I worked very hard on there tonight because I wanted to get to as many people as possible, and there were a lot of things going on in my head.
You're absolutely marvellous.
Oh, Jenny, love, don't.
My lovely husband.
Oh, it was your husband. Listen, give us a kiss, you lovely thing. Come here. Oh,
thank you so much for that
darling,
message.
you're so welcome.
My husband's ashes are in there.
Oh, don't tell me that. Please, I'm holding John in my hand here. John, we'll need a bigger file than that when you go.
As Sally leaves the building, the sea air has had an interesting effect on John.
That was so not romantic, John. You're meant to move like this. I'll show you how to kiss. Come here. Come here. Open your mouth slightly.
Get off.
That's a proper kiss. He won't do it.
Sally has taken time out of her busy tour to give a one-to-one reading. She doesn't know, but Lisa Hamilton is hoping to be reconciled with her estranged father, who has recently passed away.
He died earlier this year, but I hadn't seen him for nearly 25 years. I did go to his funeral, and I did write the eulogy, so he owes me a thank you at least for that.
Hello, Lisa. Hello. Very pleased to meet you. Come with me. I'm going to go through here and do the reading. Have you ever done this? I picked up a man who I think is your dad. Is your dad in spirit?
Yeah, died this year.
Your father walks with you. He's here very much today, but has been around you for possibly the last 3 weeks. So...
I'd recently lost my cat, and I had a few little premonitions and psychic things happen before she died, and I thought it was like they were sending me a bit of comfort because I knew she'd have to put her down.
Yeah, and then next to your father, there are 2 women that I believe are related to you. One of them's quite a large lady, she's lovely.
That could...
Was her name Lillian?
No, that was my cat. So...
Ah, one of the ladies has Lillian in a loving way. She's looking after Lillian. I just think that...
I wonder if that's my aunt, because she was the only one that loved cats in our family. Lily's around. I'm not actually sure who she's with. Could be my dad's mum, or it could be my Auntie Ivy.
Your dad, he loves you. He says, I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to give up. What does he mean by that?
I don't know. I hadn't seen him for a long time. My dad, he wasn't a very pleasant man. He was a lousy husband, a lousy father, not a very good son. He was an OK friend, mind you, but people didn't really know him unless they lived with him.
He missed his children. Oh, my God, he missed his children.
We were always there for him to find, but his pride was too... You know what, he wouldn't have knocked on the door in case I told him to do one.
But I just feel that you were at the forefront of his mind and he had every intention of contacting you, and I was speaking about you literally the week before I passed. But he wants to apologise to you and say he wish he could have been there for you. So he's done his sort of, you could almost say, it's quite cathartic.
Do you know what? I really thought I was coming today for him. He needed to speak to me, not me speak to someone else.
Isn't that lovely?
I wanted to come here and get a sorry from my dad, and I've got that, so... And I know Lily's OK.
Oh, Lily's fine.
I got my apology off my dad. I think I deserved it, and it doesn't change anything, but at the end of the day, I still wanted to know that he was sorry.
Coming up, there's a shock in Hastings.
Is there someone called Phyllis?
That's my mum.
And a big surprise when Sally meets pop star Lee Ryan.
Oh my God. All right, you're good. Okay.
Sally doesn't have much time between shows, but today she's got an opportunity to join her daughter Fern and grandson Arthur for a spot of exercise. Although she hasn't ridden a bike for 20 years, a gastric bypass has given her a new lease of life.
We've come over the park to get fit. Trying to use the bike. You know, bought the bike and now I've got to use it.
This time last year, Sally weighed 19.5 stone. She's recently lost 7 stone.
Gonna be all right riding on the grass? You're not gonna fall off, are you?
I shall try desperately not to fall off the bike. But it's a bit bumpy, isn't it?
How's the seating situation?
A bit low.
You look a lot slimmer from behind.
Being on the road as much as I am, and what we've got like 130 shows, I'm never at home. So it's really nice to be able to catch up with Fern and catch up with, you know, little Arthur. Look at him there, yawning.
5 minutes into the ride, and Sally has admitted defeat.
Do you want to get off?
I'm done in. Must be the heat, mustn't it? I'm on a hill.
It's not really a hill, is it?
It is.
You wanted to do like a 10K bike ride. Can't even get up a little slope.
Across Kenya. That would be hysterical, wasn't it? They've asked me to do it for charity. Well, I've had a lovely afternoon, and it's great to be out in the fresh air with the family, but I'm not quite ready for the Tour de France. Come on, Fern. Let's go.
After her break, Sally's psychic tour continues. Tonight, it's another trip to the seaside.
Well, today we're off to Hastings. I think it's a sellout again. In fact, I know it is. How many in tonight?
About 1,100.
About 1,100 people in tonight, so big night for Hastings, really. You feel like you're at the seaside if you have fish and chips. And then maybe an ice cream for afters, that would be nice. And then I really feel like it's a day out. It's not like I'm going to work. Look, when you look at that land, the way it goes down, that's got to be like where the battle was fought, isn't it? Undulated, where was it fought?
Battle.
What, the place called Battle? Oh, was it?
Called Battle.
See, you're a bit of a dark horse, John. You know so much more than you would think looking at you. Never judge a book by its cover.
As the audience fill the auditorium for tonight's show, excitement is rising.
Oh, she's so down to earth, and she's such a bubbly character that I think she's just a very warming, homely person.
There's definitely a few people I do want to pick up on. It'd be really nice if I can get at least one of them, and then I could believe it a lot more.
Well, it's a gift, because otherwise everybody would be able to do it, wouldn't they? It's a gift.
As the show begins, surprisingly, it's Sally who receives the first revelation of the evening.
Hello, darling. Are we sisters? Are we related?
Looks like it.
Looks like it. My dad never went to Hastings. I wouldn't surprise me. I've got a gentleman here in spirit calling Norma.
That's me.
Haddy?
Hayden.
Who?
Hayden.
Your surname?
No, his name. And
Had.
this is Joe.
Stand up, Joe. Let me see you, darling. That is not real. Joe, you're so beautiful. Joe, you've got to be mistaken for me.
No, I think you're mistaken for me, actually.
I know.
When I got up, she said, she said, we're twins. I think she said we're twins. And then Joe got up. She couldn't believe it.
I think I need to finish this by saying to you, two lovely people, he definitely can see Joe. He definitely sees you, Norma. It's a very unusual name. Had. You know what I mean? Haid. Unusual name. He wants to say he is fine. He wants to send his love. You've given me the shock of my life tonight. Let's thank this couple.
It was nice to have a bit of fun about it, you know. And I think Sally enjoyed it.
The evening has got off to an unusual start, and things don't get any easier, as Sally believes she's receiving mixed messages.
Is there anyone called Terry?
No, not that I know of.
Or if I said Terry, is there anyone called Tanya?
No, not that I can think of.
Has someone just recently passed a driving test or some sort of test to do with a vehicle?
No.
There are messages, most shows, that piggyback another message. I get a good piece of energy, and then all of a sudden, the person that I'm speaking to will say, well, when you first started, that was for me, but that isn't. And I know immediately that another energy source has come in and sabotaged that.
Do you know how much this man loves you, the family, so much? I have to sit on the bed. Who's Shirley? Don't tell me if it's not you. I don't want to know.